So a young man brought this beautiful flower frog in for an appraisal today. It is a piece of Czechoslovakian case glass, very faintly on the bottom, and you have to look under the right light, but it does say Czechoslovakia. It's stamped on the bottom. Like I said, it's a piece of case glass, and it's got this gorgeous little brass holder to hold the flowers in the water. We figure this one is probably somewhere out of the 20s. Czechoslovakia is famous for its art glass, and this is one a very nice, unusual one with the purples and the blues and the lavenders. We figure this little flower frog from Czechoslovakia is worth somewhere between $150 to $175. It's hard to find them in such really good shape, so we really appreciate him bringing that in.
You never have to wait for a sale at Minnesota Warehouse Furniture. Right now, you can furnish every room in your home with name brand quality furniture at warehouse prices. Check out Minnesota Warehouse Furniture's huge selection of home furnishings, bedding, saunas, and spas. Have fun shopping and save money while you're at it. See Minnesota Warehouse Furniture and Family Fun Center for everyday low prices in Wadena, Earhart, and Detroit Lakes.
Yeah, someone brought in this little stoneware jar. It's actually a horseradish jar. I believe it was made by the Western Company. It's got a patent date of I think it's 82, I think is what it said, but we think this here little Western piece was probably made in the 40s. It's got your little lever to lock the top, and then it was sold with horseradish in it. We think this one out of the 40s from the Western Company is worth somewhere around $75 to $85. It's a real cute little stoneware jar that would display real well on anybody's shelf. So, okay, someone brought in this little box here. It's got a wooden body, and then on the top is a hard vinyl embossed cover on the cover. So there is a patent date on the bottom of the box. It's 1877. So this is a tea box, and you could buy your tea in this. We think it's probably from the era of the 20s or 30s. It's got your sailing ship on there, probably an English tea, and the label is now missing on the front, and faintly you can read Wade on there, so it may have been an English tea. So we think this little box with the vinyl cover is worth somewhere around $25 or $35. So, cute little box. Somebody brought in this very interesting novelty ashtray. It dates from the early part of the 1900s, and what it is a glass heart-shaped ashtray, and then to the back of the glass they applied a center picture of a lady, and then it's surrounded by bands from cigars. So there's all kinds of domestic and Cuban cigar bands that are applied to the glass all the way around the girl's picture. So it's very interesting, a little novelty that they used to give away from tobacco companies. This one, there has a crack in the picture of the lady that's right in the center of it, which is going to deter some on the value. So we think a novelty ashtray with cigar bands is probably worth somewhere around $20, and if it didn't have that crack in the picture, it'd be somewhere in the 40s. So very interesting early 1900s ashtray.
Hi, this is Trevor from Amish Furniture of Detroit Lakes. We've moved. People keep asking, why move? Well, our new location has the perfect amount of floor space, a better atmosphere, and easy access from Highway 59 South. But being able to focus on furniture built by Amish craftsmen that's real wood all the way through is a refreshing change. So stop by for a visit at Highway 59 South next to L&M Fleet. Detroit Lakes.
Somebody brought us a very interesting rock. So once in a while we get a rock that has a little different character. This one he discovered on his farm in eastern North Dakota probably about 50 years ago, and he's kept it ever since. He thought it was a fire starting rock from Indians, but we think that this one was used for grinding up herbs and roots and stuff like that for medicinal or for eating purposes. And it's got this this hole in the center, and you can see where that hole was chipped out rather than one that was created by water. So this took a lot of time to make, and it's got a real symmetrical base, which is more conducive to the type for grinding than it is for fire starting. So we do believe this is an old Indian stone, and it's hard to tell how long it's been buried, but or which type of Indian created this, but a lot of them use a stone like this for grinding stuff up. So it's kind of interesting. It does have some value, being an Indian artifact of sorts, and we figure a rock like this for grinding things would probably bring about $30–35. So a nice old Indian stone. Somebody brought in this cute little match holder. This is an advertising piece that was put out by the Sarasota Bread Flour Company, early 1900s, and we figure the date is somewhere around 1911 or so. This little match holder is it's a barrel representing the flour that you'd stick your matches in, and then it's all pressed tin, and there's a lithograph picture that is applied to it. This little boy is sitting there cutting himself a piece of a bread. So, and I think one of the says here, the prize bread flour of the world. So very cute, very nice shape, and one of the best shapes we've seen in a long time. The only thing wrong with it is at the bottom is missing out of the barrel. So if you put your matches in there, they're going to go right through. But other than that, the graphics are exquisite, and a nice piece from the early 1900s. This matchstick holder I think would be worth somewhere around $65, even with the bottom missing out of the barrel. So nice piece.
Hello. Well, today we have Dan Ament. And Dan?
Nice to see you here, Rod.
Good.
Great to have you.
Well, thank you. And we'd like to know more about this beautiful 55. This is the 55 Chevrolet.
Yep.
You want to tell us a little bit about this?
Well, actually, we bought it about 13 years ago. Actually, we bought it at a swap meet in Iola, Wisconsin. And the car was in nice shape. It was a California car. And so it was in nice shape, and it didn't look bad as it was, but we restored it completely. We took the body off the frame, redid everything in the car, and it's been just a terrific little driver. We actually, 6 years ago, with 4 other couples, drove to Chicago, went to Route 66. We did the whole cruise. We went right down to Santa Monica Beach with it, and took 2 weeks driving out and a week back.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah, it's a wonderful trip to make, and what makes it fun is if you go with some friends. We stayed at a lot of the old original hotels, motels, and they've all been refurbished, and just a cool trip. It's one to make if you're into the Route 66 and old cars.
Yes. Now, what's special about this particular 55?
Well, it's funny, back when I was a young kid, I had a little model car that I put together, and it was actually of a 55 Chevy. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore, but I always had a soft spot for 55 Chevys. They're just a terrific little car.
Now, is this one the V8 with the 265 or 283? Or?
It does have a 265 V8 in it. And actually, it had a 2-barrel carburetor on it, and I changed that to a 4-barrel. They just perform better with the 4-barrel carburetor.
And otherwise, the car is original?
It's all original. It's completely stock. The only difference is it has dual exhaust, which they did not come with in 55.
Well, didn't they make a power pack available in 55?
They did. This did not have that, but it would have been nice if it did have the power pack on it.
And the interior is the same type of fabric that they had in 1955?
Exactly. And the good thing is, in today's world, there's many companies that are making reproduction products that fit exactly the way they did in the cars originally, and same colors and the whole thing.
Okay.
And it's just been a terrific car to drive. We did put radial tires on it, which does make them drive really nice. The bias tires work fine, but the radial tires just drive the road much better.
Right, and the radials are available now with the wide whites. They look like the original.
Yeah, there's a couple of companies that do them.
Okay. Well, we're going to wind this up,
You bet.
Dan, and we want to thank you for showing this car today.
You bet. Thanks, Rod.